week in a man's life. He doesn't get rods in his back.
Oh, by the way, Steve, can I have a little more volume on my headphones?
I gave you a little bit more.
I didn't hear it. Sorry. Deaf?
They're better?
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Jeez,
you know,
your ears
37 years of radio, bro. You lose your hearing.
Man.
Huh?
Back, ears, hair. Wait, did I say hair?
Impotent?
30 seconds.
I'm just kidding about that last one.
No, you're not.
Okay? Yeah, I am. Okay. The swing ain't got no thing. It's cool, man. I'm having a bad hair day, man.
Yeah, what's up with your hair?
I'm fighting it, man. It ain't working today. It just ain't happening.
PR move.
Maybe I'll take your hat. Your hat. You can be hatless.
My tat and my hat?
Maybe I'll put this on my head. It might look better, okay? Jackass. Oh, by the way, you have a trivia question to come up with, okay? It's your turn. But I have one for you already in my brain. I thought about coming to work.
Yeah, please.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Steal it,
I'll be
okay?
good next week.
It's time for the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
To me, there's nothing better than to spend all of my time out on the water.
With waterman Eric Brandon.
Cause that's where I get my kicks, out on the water.
And extreme angler Joe Hector.
Hey, it's my residence.
Call your resident fishing experts, Eric and Joe, at 866-801-0940 and get hooked up.
You know where we'd be spending our weekend.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car.
Don't wanna waste my time or a single dime on something high and dry, out on the water.
Want to see the show live? Go to the Nautical Ventures Facebook page.
Yeah, man, we are live. Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Shows on the radio at Fox Sports 940. Live. Hi to Joe Hector, my great buddy, who pulled off a phenomenal tournament last weekend, I might add.
Thank you, sir.
You picked the right day.
We
worked out great, man.
We did it, man.
That weather was beautiful.
Home run, JoJo.
Yeah,
Way to go, dude.
I'll tell you. And we made that decision on Wednesday.
Yes, you did.
Before anyone else. So we I said, listen, we got all these out-of-state guys coming.
Yeah.
And they were freaking out. I was freaking out. The weather was freaking out. So I said, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's just go balls into Sunday.
We sat here Saturday and saw the weather just go schlocky bad. I'm thinking, there's no way, man. By one day, it's going to change. And you know what? It did, man.
It really did.
Woke up Sunday morning, I said, it's a whole different world out here, man.
Literally two opposite days.
Yeah, right?
I mean,
seriously, man, props to you, man.
I appreciate it.
I talked to a couple of your guys who fished the tournament. They had a great time. They said your organization was spot on. You're always so prepared and entertaining and whatever else. I saw you on the stage, some stage shots, throwing shirts out and hats out, and working the crowd. And even the guys who didn't win a prize had a great time, you know what I mean?
Awesome.
So,
it was fun.
We'll talk about that more as the show goes on. But Stephen J. Gray, you crazy man, good morning to you.
Good morning, gentlemen. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Eric back at 940. Thank you, bro, for all you do every weekend for us. So thanks. The show's getting rocking.
Oh, yeah.
Talked to a couple of caps last night. Jimbo Thomas and I chatted. He said things were... Mahi is the word.
What?
That's the word on the bird with Mr. Jimbo Thomas.
Really?
Oh, well, let him tell you yourself, man.
You know, we didn't get one in our tournament.
Maybe he'll tell you where they were.
Wow.
He's waiting for us right now.
Jimbo!
What's up, dude? Hey.
Mahi Mahi.
Man, that intro gets better every week.
Doesn't it? I mean, we're just making you have to be bigger than life, man, because you are, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You're the man.
Yeah, right.
You are. Jimbo, first of all, good morning to you, brother, man. And we chatted last night. And talk about your week a little bit, if you would, please.
Well, first off, we've had beautiful weather, pretty much slick calm every day, except for the afternoon thunderstorms that have been building, but we've made it in right on time pretty much. And they've also been sticking to shore a little more than moving offshore, so it's all good. Okay. But, you mentioned you didn't catch any dolphins because you haven't been able to get far enough out there on a kayak. They've been a little ways offshore. So a couple reasons we've been heading offshore. One of them is that it's been green water along the edge of the Gulf Stream out to about 700 feet. I mean, like pea soup water. Oh, not that you won't catch a fish in there, but it just is not what we consider good.
Right.
So when I we've been out every day this week. When I got out there Monday and I see it's green water, I'm like, well, we're not going to waste our time in here. So we kept heading offshore till we found blue water. Once you find the blue water, there's been seaweed, and it's been more of a nuisance than an asset because it's been spread out all over the place.
Yeah.
And but these dolphin have been just cruising through the grass. We had one day, I think it was on Thursday, where the lines were a little more made up versus scattered out.
Right.
But then back yesterday, we get out there and it's all scattered. So a little bit of bird activity. Most of the fish we're just spotting as they're cruising through the grass. We're getting up the tuna tower, and we're pitching live baits to them. We've also had a few of them trolling the feathers in small lures. So we haven't even been putting ballyhoos out. We're just doing the feathers and the lures. And the lures and the feathers don't seem to grab the seaweed as much as a rig ballyhoo would. So we're fast trolling 8 or 10 knots, covering some ground, looking for those signs of life. And you get a couple of them on the feathers, and then we drop a live bait back, and boom, we catch them. So
nice.
it's been all right. It hasn't been great. Like yesterday, all day we had 13 fish, which isn't terrible, but it's not like they're jumping in the boat. Yeah. No, it's not.
Okay.
But then then Thursday we had our limit of 30.
Wow.
And we quit.
Yeah,
but,
man.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that was Thursday, and then we get out there yesterday. We're got big high hopes, and it was a different day, but it was still all right. And then I think our worst day during the week we had 10 mahis.
Okay.
But that particular day we had 6 blackfins also. Offshore there, out in pretty deep water, out in about 1,200 feet. There was a few birds flying around, and we got up there, and they were on football-sized blackfins. So they weren't huge, but they're big enough to get some sushi out of.
Nice.
So it's been fairly decent, and the weather's been great, and it looks like it should be more of the same today.
So the sargassum, Jimbo, it's like in big patches or just scattered, screwing up your trolled baits? How's that stuff out there?
All the above.
Oh, okay. That's a correct answer, Joe. All the above, buddy.
Yes.
Make it
yes.
easy for us, Jimbo, because we're very slow this time of the morning, okay? Thank you.
Jimbo, how's the kingfish?
A nuisance. Well, there have been a couple boats fishing in that green water, and there have been a couple kings caught, but it's not good. Okay. Now, if we get out there today and that blue water moved in, it could be spectacular in there, but I have a feeling it's going to be green again. A lot of that fresh water from all that rain is still pushing out.
Yeah.
But if the Gulf Stream pushes in with some north current, that'll flush that out in a matter of minutes, really. So that would be ideal if we had some blue water in there, the kings and the sails, and there's still a good shot at a blackfin tuna in there. But it's just with that crappy-looking water, in my opinion, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, it was interesting. So with our tournament on Sunday, we had a pretty good weigh-in with kingfish and blackfin. We actually had more blackfin than kingfish.
Right.
But a lot of those fish, and you could tell by our photos as well, because we had an underwater photographer.
Right.
So you could see the half in and out photos, right?
Right.
So you could see where the guys were in the blue water and where they were in the crap water, right?
And I'm guessing the guys in the crap water did worse than the guys in the blue.
No, that's the crazy part. The guys in the crap water had the big kings, had the jumbo tunas. Now, there was some big tunas in the blue water, too, but, not many kings. So it was just interesting. I know Jimbo's in Miami, but where we were at, it seemed like... and we'll find out more once we talk to some of the anglers, but it seemed like a lot of the guys were catching the bigger fish in the crap water.
Yeah, I'm thinking now you take your buddies out, so where are we going to fish this weekend, Joe? We're going to fish in the crap water. And they're going like, what kind
of crap is that?
Well, they call it like the kingfish green water sometimes.
No, Jimbo just tagged it. He called it crap water.
Yeah, crap water.
So it's going to stick the entire show.
We're going to call it the Jimbo crap water.
The Jimbo crap water.
Yeah. Thanks, Jimbo.
Well, that just shows you that we're not fish, obviously, and what we think doesn't look good, the fish are still in there. But which we do catch fish in that green water quite often.
Sure.
It just is not something that when I look at it, I'm like, this doesn't look too good. Let's keep going.
Right.
And plus, we've been fortunate. We've had full day trips all week, so we've been able to make it out as far as we need to go. If we had only half days and I had some herrings or something, we probably would fish in that green water. But again, a few of the boats have done that, and they've had a few kings and a couple tunas, but it has not been great.
Right.
All right. Well, Jimbo, I guess you're heading out today on the Thomas Flyer to go mess with some sargassum and some crap water, maybe, or what?
We're going to head out to the blue water, and Rick's going to pick seaweed all morning and afternoon, and hopefully we'll take a couple dolphin off in between.
All right.
Oh, wait, one last thing, real quick. I know you're going to get mad at me.
Nah, go ahead, man.
Jimbo, and in the blue water, are you finding some weeds? Are you finding some structures, anything like that, where you're getting those mahi, or are they just kind of scattered? Real quick.
A little scattered, although on Thursday we found it looked like a laundry basket floating out there, and we did catch some around that.
That was Eric's.
But that's... it was clean laundry, not dirty.
Oh.
So who knows?
Thank you.
Yeah. But that's the only piece of floating debris that we found all week. Now, that doesn't mean there's not other stuff out there. We just didn't happen to run across it.
Okay.
But anything floating should be good. Now, today, down here in the Miami area, there's like 5 or 6 Mahi tournaments going on.
Right.
So it's going to be a lot of competition, a lot of boats running all over the place today. So anything you find might have already been hit 28 times.
I got the last question, and we hit the break,
Oh!
okay? Jimbo, when you're out there fishing, targeting fish, what brand of electronics would you be having on the Thomas Flyer? I'm just curious.
On the Thomas Flyer, we have been using Simrad for about the last 20 years, I'd say. Probably longer than that.
Simrad is a brand new sponsor on the show.
Really?
And I'm going to ask every captain. I did not pre-plan this, just out of curiosity what they've got. It may
You sounded like you pre-planned
No,
that.
they may say the wrong. They may say the wrong
staged.
brand. Okay, either whatever. But I'm going to see who's got more or less of white. So, Jimbo's a Simrad man. All right.
Yes, I are.
Thank you, Jimbo. Now I feel much better.
And this wasn't staged, we promise.
It was not staged, man.
It sounded staged.
Oh, jeez, you guys are so bad to me, man.
Oh, Jimbo,
have a
All
great.
right, so I got a quick funny story. Yesterday, we're out there catching bait, and these 2 jet skis come running up to us. We're about a mile and a half off Key Biscayne.
Yeah.
And the guy comes right up next to us. I'm like, what the heck's this idiot doing? And he goes, how far is it to Bimini? And I'm like,
what?
It's about 50 miles.
Oh,
and he
come
goes,
on.
he's got a handheld GPS.
Oh,
and he
man.
goes, do you know how to work this Garmin? And I said, no.
No, I don't.
And I said, you guys are in trouble already. You're not out of sight of Miami, and you're lost looking for Bimini. I said, this probably is not going to end up very well. And he goes, you don't know how to work this Garmin? I said, no, I don't never use one of those things in my life.
Wow.
And he looked at me like, you idiot. And then he took off heading offshore. So maybe we'll be reading about, some missing jet ski or who the heck knows.
Well, he had the wrong brand, obviously, Joe. That's why the guy didn't know what the hell he was doing.
A lot of wrong things going on that day.
That was a whole wrong.
Yeah.
Just wrong, man.
Yeah, well, being on a jet ski was one of them. Heading to Bimini on a jet ski was another one of them.
Guy must have been high as a kite, man. Anyway, Jimbo, have a great day, bro. You're the best. As
Thanks,
always, man.
Jimbo.
All right.
All right, guys. Good luck to everybody.
Let's tease the hour coming up for brand new folks. Coming up next, we check the freshwater bite with Alan Zaremba.
Ooh, yeah.
Danny Ramos is 6:30.
My man.
6:45, we have trivia for the Starbright Bucket, which is full of good stuff.
Ooh.
We got Bouncer Smith and Sean Rolls all coming up here on the program, Joe.
I'm excited.
At Fox Sports at 9:40, baby.
Live.
Hear that? That's the sound of confidence. The sound of confidence brought to you by Nationwide Battery. For over 30 years, boaters and fishermen have counted on Nationwide to fire up their engines, to keep their electronics going, week after week, year after year. They have the largest selection of batteries at the best prices, with dockside installation available. If you count on your boat, then count on Nationwide Battery. Visit them at nationwide-battery.com. Nationwide Batteries, the sound of confidence.
Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, SailTech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only only steps away from another makes Sailfish boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with a sunset cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore. Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
You have two missions in life. Go fast and catch fish. The 3.0-liter 150-horsepower Mercury Pro XS will take care of going fast so you can take care of catching fish. On freshwater or salt, 150 Pro XS is tuned to power mid-size boats to the limit. Pole shot and top speed are incredible thanks to the lowest weight, highest displacement in the category and transient spark technology that optimizes spark timing. Talk with your Mercury dealer today about the Mercury 150 horsepower Pro XS.
When it comes to kayak fishing, Nautical Ventures knows what you need to catch fish. They carry top brands from Hobie, Ocean, Wilderness, Old Town, Perception, Necky, and are experts in rigging your kayak. They'll customize your kayak with fishing amenities, lights, depth finders, and anything else that fits your personal fishing style. Nautical Ventures has the largest and latest selection of kayaks and accessories in stock, and you can try it before you buy it in their exclusive Aqua Zone. Go to nauticalventures.com for more details. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for kayak fishing.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting bluewatersportfishingboats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
Is your prostate waking you up more often?
All right, gentlemen, you got a little time here to say good morning to our wonderful Facebook friends and family here. Or
We'd love to,
the
man.
prostate commercial.
We got a lot of good folks, man. You guys are so great waking up with us every morning, man.
We love you guys.
Harry Slingsby Joe. Helen Whitmer on my screen here. Oh, Richard Hector, my nemesis.
Dad!
The guy who hates me.
No, he's not the only one.
It's tough love. Oh, somebody says, Richard goes, Eric, you're dressed normal this morning. What happened?
Ooh.
Your dad said, Eric, you're dressed normal this morning. What happened? Ooh. Was that a little shot at my attire there, good old Richie boy? Yeah, I guess it was, right? Clara Taylor's checking us out. Yeah, I'm not wearing a one-eyed fishing hoodie, okay, or some other stupid-ass thing I've worn before. And you're right. They are pretty goofy, Richard. They are kind of unnecessary to wear. So, yes, I'm dressed in a normal little hoodie today, okay?
You guys. Your
dad's very observant, you know what I mean? Like
very.
He kind of like, he's like, sound like Dad, you're kind of observant too. You'll say, Eric, you're having a bad hair day. What's with your hair day?
It's...
You're listening to the Nautical Ventures. You're listening to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat.
Powered by Mercury Marine.
It can buy me a truck to pull.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car. And the fishing buddies everybody needs. Eric Brandon and Joe Hector. You're hooked into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Yeah, you are. Welcome back to the show. It's a fine Saturday morning. Weather's not too bad, Joe. I'm noticing right now, dude, it's getting sunnier earlier. Normally, it's been dark for the last month and a half on the shows, right? Every weekend we're here, and it's like super dark.
Yeah.
It's lit already.
You're right.
So it's changing kind of a little bit, you know what I mean?
The season.
Sun's not the only thing lit here.
Thank you there, Stephen J. Take a shot, Gray. I appreciate it, brother, man. We've got the freshwater man on line one, JoJo.
Uh-oh.
One of your favorite guys you bust chops with every weekend. You two guys kind of like joust with each other, man.
I love him.
I know you do.
That beard, you know, it's
why don't
just...
you bring him on, man? Bring him in. Come on, show some love.
I can't. No, that's your thing, man.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
that's like, you know.
Fine, I'll bring him in.
You're the guy.
I'm the intro guy. Okay.
Yeah,
The
16
great
years.
Alan, the man, Zaremba.
That was a good one.
You like that one?
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you, man.
Hi, Alan.
Hey, Al, what's up, man?
Wow. Wow is all I can say. Wow.
That wake your ass up or what, man? Huh?
You missed your call in there. You really did.
Maybe I should have been like one of those cheesy ass ringside announcer guys at some of these, like, 2-cent wrestling matches.
Yeah. What's that guy?
Or an announcer for a game show.
Maybe a game show. But anyway, get off me for a second. I love it, though, but thank you very much. Make it all about me.
Right.
Alice, it's about you right now, bro. Talking bass and peacocks and whatever you're catching. What's the week been like, I guess?
My wife says it's always about me. So
Good wife. Yeah, good wife. So anyway, what are you catching, man? Anything good or what?
Well, this week, this past week has been, how should I put it? We're catching fish, but it takes a lot more to catch a little bit.
Okay.
Especially out in the Everglades, the water levels have really come up. I mean, I'm going to say it's up over 2 feet from where it was just a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
If not even. The ramps are disappearing. The water's coming up the banks. The fish are spread out more now. We are still catching them, but I'm finding myself doing a lot more running around to get the same amount of fish, or even a few less than what we were catching just 2 weeks ago. But we are catching peacocks and we are catching largemouth. So some of the other species that we were catching lots of a month ago are pretty much starting to disappear.
Okay.
We're not catching the Oscars and not catching the tiger bass like we were, and it's June. It's just what happens almost every year, and you just got to get used to it. And the good side of that is over the next couple of weeks, you should be able to start fishing some of the marsh areas, and with success, because the bass, especially the bigger bass, tend to move out in those flats,
right,
those marsh areas, and you can target some bigger fish that way. But it's a little bit rougher on the boat. You're probably best to have a GPS or some way to track yourself out there. Breadcrumbs. You can always put breadcrumbs. I know, Eric, I know you're good at putting breadcrumbs down behind you in the water.
Who the hell would put breadcrumbs down as a tracker on the way back? I mean, by the time you put the breadcrumbs in the water, the fish are already eaten.
You would think.
I mean, that's what I would think. What the hell's he talking
about? That or the gators.
Oh, whatever, man. What do you mean with breadcrumbs? Alan, you can't find something better than maybe Cheez-Its. They always float very well.
How about some candy, maybe?
Yeah, the candy, my baby. Yeah, that's right. The candy. Candy, sweetheart. Yeah, candy. Yeah, candy, baby. Yeah.
That's a different ball game. That's for the other your pole. I think you lay the candy out for, but in this case, or is that dollar bills you're giving them?
That's my partner Joe. He's
dollar bills.
He's the candy man.
Oh,
seriously,
candy man.
He lives by that candy, bro. But anyway, so I know water levels are getting bigger and rising. Joe had an issue with that water, fresh water blowing out last week in the tournament. Yep. Jimbo calls the water crap green.
Yep.
So it's affecting even the freshwater guys, Joe.
Well, those the locks got to be open a lot, though, right?
I would think, right?
How's the fishing around those?
A lot of the canals are like rivers right now, so I've kind of adjusted and fishing certain areas that are more landlocked, and I should say landlocked or marsh locked. They have no way of water flowing over the banks into the marsh areas. But even then, you got to find the eddy areas, the backwash areas. Sometimes around the real fast-moving current on the outside edges, you'll find some fish there.
Okay.
But it's going to take a lot more now. So it's June. It's what happens this time of year. And it's the same pretty much every year. Not much different.
Cool.
All right. I got a last question for him. So on your boat there, Alan, what kind of electronics do you use, man?
We've had this discussion before. I am looking at, do you have any good ideas for me to get some new electronics? Because obviously my last electronics were from 1955.
So you're saying basically you have nothing on your boat. You're just kind of like using line of sight. You're going back to 1955 and following tree branches to get here and there.
And putting out breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs, right?
Yeah, that's sad.
Right, or candy bits you're putting out.
Joe, I'm going to get him hooked up with a Simrad unit because he needs to have something on his boat, okay?
You're going to do that?
I'm going to get him a unit, yeah.
You're saying this live.
I'm saying it live.
On
I'm
Fox
going to get him on a unit out, and I'll teach you how to use it, Alan, because I'm so tired of you now being like stuck in 1936, okay?
Alan, you hear that, bud?
Yeah.
He's going to get you a unit.
Yeah.
And then he's going to go with him, and you're going to teach him how to use it?
Exactly.
For real.
You're going to have to.
That's what we do. We're all a family
let's
here,
do
man.
it.
Okay?
I'm down.
All right?
Yeah.
So I'll get a Simrad and throw it on his boat.
Can I have one?
No. All right. Al, hey, dude. Stand by for that gift. Have a great weekend, my brother, okay? You're the man.
Have a good one. Talk to
See you, bud. Hey, Joe.
Dry weather next week. It's going to be a good week of fishing.
You got it, bro. Thanks very much. I've got a sponsor of the program called Mercury Marine. They've got the great V6, V8 powers right now. So, time of the year to repower is like now. Fishing season's here, boating season's here, right?
Yeah.
Don't a lot of your guys on the boats have those bad boys on the back of their chase boats?
Our safety boats, yes, they do.
Super duper, man.
Yep,
So
all souped up, and they're there to save lives in our tournament.
And they're reliable, and guys never have a problem with them. Great warranty, great saltwater corrosion. Repower right now, Nautical Ventures or anybody else who's an authorized Mercury dealer. Has some Mercury power in the back, and you'll get there like never before, baby. Take a break. Danny Ramos on deck next, Joe. Fox Sports 940.
Live. Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford-certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance Underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Out on the water, the gear you run can make all the difference. A good day's fishing or coming home skunked. That's why Simrad is the brand of choice for sport fishing fans across Florida. Find the richest fishing holes with our powerful radars. Navigate the coast with our award-winning displays. And take a closer look beneath the surface with our best-in-class sonar. To build your perfect fishing system, navigate to simrad-yachting.com.
Joystick piloting for outboards by Mercury enhances virtually every aspect of boating, delivering ultimate confidence through effortless and intuitive joystick boat control. Mercury's JPO, designed for dual, triple, and quad Verado-powered vessels, allows you to simply and efficiently move your boat in any direction, sideways, diagonally, forward, backward, or even rotate in place. And you can dock or maneuver with confidence in tight spaces despite wind and current. Ask your Mercury dealer about joystick piloting for outboards.
Catch more fish with FishBrain, the world's most popular fishing app. FishBrain provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as FishBrain. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with FishBrain. Join for free at fishbrain.com.
Who's the big winner?
Everybody loses.
You win some, you lose some. Winner!
Bad, Danny. Not good at all.
That's a nice saying for feeling better about losing. You're still a winner. But here's a phrase that's only ever been associated with winners. Hit me! Alexa, play Fox Sports 940 Miami on iHeartRadio. Immediate win every time.
You always think that you're going to win.
Miami's new home for Fox Sports Radio.
All right, gentlemen, you got a little bit of time here if you want to say good morning to our Facebook friends and family here.
Yes. We calling my name?
Yeah, so you got some time here to say good morning to our Facebook friends and family real quick.
All right, Claire Taylor. Hey, Greg Ray. Good morning from hey, check it out. Good morning from Steamboat, Texas.
Nice. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, baby. Ralph Rennick.
William, what's going on, bud?
Great guy, man. Ralph Rennick, great guy, man.
Albert, how's it going? Al, my man.
Still going back to your dad's comment early in the show. He said,
I didn't even see it.
I'm wearing normal attire. Eric, you're dressed normal this morning. That was your dad's famous quote of the day. It's on my screen, Joe. Why don't you see that?
It's only going towards you.
Did he just say, I'm not going to show my son this crack to Eric and I'll just do it on his page only? Is that the way it works?
Oh boy,
I don't know, man. Whatever.
You guys have that rivalry thing going.
We got a
on.
thing going on, man. I can't figure out why and when it started, but it's kind of like a little jab between he and I.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I like it.
Yeah. Well,
did you tell him about your back?
no, I haven't told Dad about the whack back, dude. I'd be afraid to even mention it. You know.
Yeah, I won't tell him.
I say like, oh, your old ass is really getting old, or something, whatever. You know.
He'll think of something.
Yeah, something not nice.
Yeah. We got to have him on the show.
That's a Hector love. That's a Hector love, dude. I tell you, man. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Is your mom kinder than Richard?
Oh man.
Would mom take a shot like that, or is she a whole different breed?
She's kinder.
Or is she the tough love too?
No, she's kinder, but she's
brutally honest.
No.
Okay, what's the hell's the word then?
What's another word for someone that's like spazzy? She's very spazzy.
That's not a very nice compliment.
No, but.
You found the secret spot to get your fishing in. The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I wanna go fishing.
Powered by Mercury Marine.
I don't ever wanna stop.
With Eric Brandon and Joe Hector. Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car. Anything you want to know about fishing or boating, troll us at 866-801-0940.
Holy cow. This is more serious than I thought.
Watch the show live on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page.
We'll certainly look forward to that.
The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Yeah, it is back talking fishing. Thanks again to all the folks on the Facebook stream at Nautical Ventures for logging on and checking us out there.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, being on the Powerhouse Fox Sports 940. Eric back in the studio running this bad boy. Stephen J. Gray with all his great effects, dropping down these slides and videos and all kinds of... Just I want to give him some props, my man.
Crick? We're going to give him some crick
props and just say thanks, Stephen. Thanks, man, for all you do, bro.
Thank you, man. I always have a blast hanging out with you guys.
We love you. You're strong point, man. Everything you do is just a blast. I watched the replay of the show and I'm going, he did that, he did this, he did that.
He's awesome.
The magic man, dude. You know what I mean?
He is.
It's crazy. So thanks, Steve-O.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I love you guys just as much.
That's the last compliment you get out of me for the show.
Forever.
All right, so Danny Ramos on the Blue Dream.
Oh, yeah.
On line number 1. He's got that little brand new baby. Had a very cool photo, Joe, this week of had his son laying on the dock right next to 3 kingfish. And Danny, what did you say in that caption? What would you call your son?
Like that.
Remember that photo of your little boy Daniel?
Oh, yeah.
Between the kingfish? What was your Instagram tag for him?
Yeah, he's the king of the castle.
That's it, the king of the castle, man. The photo was cool. Nice 3 big kingfish.
Nice.
Here's his little bitty baby. He looked very small compared to those big kings. A great photo, Danny. So
if you're going to talk about a photo on the air, maybe it'd be nice to send it so I can show it to everybody.
Let Danny talk, and I'll drag it up and give it to you. Okay, go ahead. All right, go.
Yeah, I should have sent that photo. It was a real nice photo, nice memory. And one of the kings, man, it was pretty wild. Since of course he's a newborn, I'm not going, offshore or anything like that right now with him. But we just decided to take a little cruise as a family. I'm going out the canal, went out to the bay, and man, I caught that king, one of the bigger ones that were in there, in the canal where my boat is by the houses. That was super crazy.
Yeah, I saw the video. It was so neat, man. Right there in the canal, Danny, right?
Yeah, in the mouth of the canal. I started picking up some marks there on the drop-off, right in the mouth of the canal where the residents are, this neighborhood.
It was a big-ass king, too, man, by the way. I saw it. It was neat, man. It was just neat as heck, yeah. Yeah.
Wow. We hit it, I'm fighting it, I'm like, it's not jumping like a little barbin. It's not really pulling hard like a jack. I'm like, I was kind of a little stumped. And then when I go and I see the color and it goes broadside, I go, oh my God, it's a king. I go, babe, are you recording this? Are you recording this in the canal?
That's just so weird, man.
Oh, this is a funny picture, by the way. We have it up right now. This is hilarious.
Isn't that great? A great photo of his little baby between those kingfish. It was so neat, man. Well done, Danny. So the kingfish in the canal is a great story. What's happening offshore these days, man? Jim was talking about crappy water and green and this and that. What are you seeing out there?
Yeah. The watercolor from the sewer and the fresh water, all this rain has gotten it's all from the bay and pushing out. a little bit more, a little bit further than usual, but it's real nasty. I mean, even in the canals, like you can't even see the bottom. If you turn on your live well in the canals, it just looks like it's just brown. So I mean, you gonna have to go out and find some clean water. It's been a little tough, especially up on the edge. A few kings being caught. The mahi are starting to kind of trickle in a little bit, where they're, you're getting the schoolies. I haven't really seen any big fish caught. More along the lines of, small little nice sized schoolies or whatever, but nothing crazy.
Okay.
But they are starting to move in a little bit. They're going to come in little phases. So they'll come a nice little group, and then a nice little group until they're here. But we've been finding that they're coming here later on in the month, where August and September I was hitting my limits. Where it used to be red hot June before in the years past. It would start May, red hot June and July, but it's gotten delayed for some reason. On a lot of these fish when they're migrating.
Right.
Could be the change of weather and temperature or whatnot. But yeah, I'm finding that later on in the season is where in the normal season in past years, it's a lot more action for us. But you're gonna get your nice, couple little schoolies that you run into, your floaters. But just head out and get on clean water and just keep going out until you see something to work at least. Birds are definite, but big seaweed patches, anything floating out there, logs. I mean, little of the sandal floating. You can throw something at it, it might be something on it.
Sure. Now, do you think that since this water, we're dealing with a lot of this crap Jimbo water, that
that's a key word.
Maybe guys can go a little heavier on their rigs and stuff like that when they're fishing for kingfish, and even with tuna, maybe put a wire on there or whatever with a stinger.
Yeah.
What do you suggest?
Yeah, you might be able to get away with it because the visibility. So you might be able to get away with something like that. I always like pushing a limit on light tackle to get a bite, regardless. So, I mean, but you'll be able to hide it a little bit better. But, I mean, crap water is the perfect description of what the water looks like. And I went out yesterday to go catch some bait, and literally I was out on the ocean side running the beach, and there was a point there where we were getting right by a government cut. Then it smelled like sewer.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
Damn.
Yeah, and I took my wife with me to go catch some bait for today, and we were like, man, it smells like the sewer, and we're out, in 30 feet of water, 40 feet of water, and it smelled exactly like that nasty smelling sewer water that was out there or dumping out there, that boil that they have right out of government. So it could have been there, who knows? But yeah, it's smelling real bad.
Wow.
Well, the sewage treatment plant is right there off of Key Biscayne there between like Fisher Island, and that reeks sometimes. You can smell it in a helicopter. It's that bad.
Well, yeah, that's what we're approaching, and that's where we're probably picking up the smell from.
Well, you know what I just did? I just sent Steven from our tournament 2 photos of the water difference in the color. And the guys each guy's holding a blackfin, and you could see literally the difference, like how different the water is and how deep I guess you guys got to go to get the clean water out there. So, Steven, when you get a chance.
Yeah, I'm on it right now.
Yeah, so you could see it right there with our photography. So how's the blackfin bite?
The blackfin has been all right. I haven't gotten any. I got some real nice ones about a week and a half ago, I would say. I had a nice charter. Those guys had an incredible charter. And I got a couple 20-pounders, butterballs, of blackfins.
Nice.
In the late afternoon, sundown. They like the dawn and dusk. They're low light. You're going to get a real nice shot at them. Mm-hmm. So you can if you got some liveys, I mean, if you can find the liveys to chum the amount, just sit there and just start banging, hitting them off the motors or whatever, trying to like stun the fish, the baits, and then just keep chumming, live bait chumming. You'll get them close to you, or you can get them up on a spinner. Or if you don't have that option, just get a couple little feathers or some cedar plugs and just zigzag down the edge on sundown or sunrise, and then and you'll get a good shot at them for sure.
Now, are you getting these bites in the crap water and the blue water, or how is that working for you?
No, in the clean water.
Gotcha.
In the clean water, you try to find it to where the clean water is. I haven't really gotten anything in the dirty water. The dirty water, you're gonna get a high chance of kingfish. They really don't care. I've caught them in real nasty green to whatever. It does the clarity for them. It doesn't really matter. They're gonna be in there. It's just having the right bait to present to them to be able to chow down.
Right, and bait's kind of an issue right now, right? From what I'm hearing.
Yeah, bait is a huge issue. So that's why I literally had to run south. At least for me, I had a haul over. I had a real hard time. So I ran south to Key Biscayne, and I loaded up. I got a bunch of cigar minnows. So I got a good amount of bait, but I knew that down where I'm at wasn't going to have luck. And even the bait guys haven't even been there selling.
Right.
Wow.
Man, that's
so you're not good. You're not going to be like Joe and just basically go visit the...
Oh, right on point, man. Way to go, Steve.
Nice.
Love that, man. It's great.
Candyman, baby.
Candyman, baby. Yeah. For the baby.
Yeah, 1924.
Yeah.
Sammy here.
So, I heard something Danny said a minute ago, and I think it's really a love fest going on. He says to the wife, honey, get up. We're going out to catch bait. Like, well, that's a really loving relationship. Like, yeah, okay. And he goes out, it smelled like sewage. Like, what a great guy to bring his wife out to a stank-ass, green water, stinky-ass sewage bait hunt. I mean, that's a love thing, man. You know what I mean?
It's love, man.
Yeah, right?
It's true love.
Danny?
Yeah. No, we had a great time yesterday. It was a beautiful afternoon.
Yeah.
It was less than a foot of. Well, I mean, it was a lake out there yesterday, so it was a cool little cruise that we took. I even took the little guy with me too. So
neat, man.
I had him. He's gonna have his sea legs, man, sooner than later, man.
How great is it being a dad?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
The best feeling. Yeah, better than any fish you can catch, that's for sure.
Why don't you ask me how it's like being a dad when your my boys turned 16 through 19.
Oh, boy.
Ask me about how good that was, Joe.
How good was that?
It was not good at all. It was bad. Daddy knows. He knows my sons. It was a rough time, man.
You guys are lucky. I got to deal with a little girl that's going to be that
well,
age.
you'll be strapping a shotgun to your shoulder.
Yeah, you're going to have your handfuls. Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, Danny,
it's gonna be a rough one.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I know you're off on a charter, man, but hey, good luck to you. Get through that crappy green water. Hope you see some really nice, clean stuff. And slam a man today. Catch him up, dude.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
For sure.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.
All
right, Joe. So a great company on this program insures boats. They're called People's Insurance Underwriters.
Boom.
And it's Jose and Jackie DeBassa doing a great job for all of our great listeners who buy their boats, want to get reinsured or get a brand new policy or whatever else. Mm-hmm. Save some money, be fully covered. It's hurricane season. You better be covered, bro. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So,
and they're great people.
They're great.
You know, their website's easy to go through.
It really is.
And there's always someone to talk to.
Yep.
You're not sitting there on the phone trying to find a number or trying to whatever.
Easy peasy, man.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Just go to thehappyboating.com, log on, and get a quote right there on the computer within minutes, basically, and you're all set to go.
Yep. And they're down to earth fishermen just like us.
Good folks. We've got a Starbright bucket right now, Joe, to give away, brother man.
Let's do it.
And you have got the honor of having the trivia questions, as I had that one last weekend. And so let's make it easy peasy. 866-801-0940. Not on the Facebook stream, on the telephone back to 940. So, Joe, what is it going to be? Where's the music, Steven, for the trivia thing?
Here we go, guys.
All right, here we go, Joe.
This is a good one. I like this one.
Sure.
So what is the name of a challenged angler? Meaning an angler that sucks, an angler that doesn't know what he's doing, someone that's messing with everything, getting the lines tangled.
You talking about Eric on the show
Someone
again?
like Eric,
Stop. Now, come on, man. That wasn't nice, bro. Come
here's
on, man.
the three answers. Ready?
Yeah, please.
We got Greenhorn.
Okay.
We got Eric Brandon. And we have Guggen.
Wow.
So, once again, a challenged angler, an angler that sucks, doesn't know what he's doing, tangles the lines.
If you dare call back and say,
so
Eric
here we
Brandon,
go.
I'm gonna find you.
We got Greenhorn. We got Eric Brandon, and we got Guggen.
Can it be two answers? Because I'm smelling at least two, possibly
it's
three.
only one of those three are going to win. 866.
Yeah.
How the hell did you throw me
801-0940.
How'd you throw me that mix, man? That was so freaking cruel, dude.
It was
Thank you
perfect.
so much.
That was spot on.
You know I'm never going to read it word for word, man.
866-801-0940 to Fox Sports 940 right now, baby. Win.
Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, sail-tech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with a sunset cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you. South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford-certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Need a place to store your boat? How about a wet slip with ocean access? One with hurricane protection and a full-service yard? Nautical Ventures Marine Center in the heart of Fort Lauderdale has dockage starting at just $12 per foot per month, the lowest rate in Broward County. Our full-service yard performs all boat works from bottom paint to engine repower to total refits. Coming soon, a new state-of-the-art 200-unit dry stack. Go to nauticalventures.com/marina for more information. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're people's insurance underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Catch more fish with Fishbrine, the world's most popular fishing app. Fishbrine provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as Fishbrine. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with Fishbrine. Join for free at fishbrine.com.
No outboard moves from 0 to top speed quicker than a Mercury V8 300 horsepower Pro XS. Featuring generous displacement and a performance-tuned powerhead for industry-leading acceleration and top speed. In South Florida, the 300 horsepower Pro XS is perfect for bay and flats boats when you need to cover a lot of water fast. Pro XS simply can't be beat when it comes to performance and reliability. The 300 horsepower Pro XS has everything you need to travel faster, farther, and harder.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay.
All right, gentlemen, got some time here if you want to say good morning to our Facebook friends and family.
Yeah,
Talk about anything else.
I see like 85 answers saying the winning answer was Eric Brandon.
Yes.
What the hell what are you talking about, man?
Nice. Buckets for all.
That was not the winning answer.
You got a bucket. You got a bucket. You got a bucket.
That was not the winning answer, okay? Just so you know.
Oh, that's
okay?
great. Should have been.
No, it had to be.
Harry Slingsby, what's up? He's wrote some kind of crazy ass thing here. Can you read that?
Dogen Yuzugu. Okay.
Yeah. Helen Whitner says, hey, guys, let's talk about catching some fish.
Let's do it.
Well, hopefully that's what we're doing for the last hour, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, at every show for 16 years, I might add. Chance I may not be here next Saturday. Having some surgery done this Wednesday. And the doctor said to me to not drive or be carted over here in a vehicle. But I don't follow rules very well.
Hey, if he told you not to do it, you need to get better.
Like I said, I don't follow rules very well.
You're catching all the fish because you're tuned into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
Gonna catch all the fish, gonna drink all the beer, gonna anchor down, we're staying here.
With your hosts, two legendary fishermen, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Oh, I certainly admire people who do things.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln, an easy way to car.
You're just the guy I want to see.
Glad you're here. Drop the guys a line at 866-801-0940.
One ringy dingy.
And now, while you drink all the fish and catch all the beer,
Come on, pull yourself together.
it's back to Eric Brandon and Joe Hector on the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Yeah, it is. All right, Joe. So repeat the Starbright Bucket trivia question again, brother, before we bring on the winner. If you don't
All right,
mind.
so the question we had before the break was name a name for an angler that is either challenged,
clueless.
Just, get your lines tangled, the whole thing. What do you call that type of angler?
And the answers were?
And the
Eric
answers
Brandon.
were we had Greenhorn, we had Eric Brandon, and we had Guggen.
Eric Brandon.
And the right answer?
We've got a guy named Bobby Novak on line number 1. Okay. So, Bobby, tell me the winning answer, and it better not be me, pal.
Bobby.
It's a Guggen.
Yeah, there you go, man. Guggen, bro.
Nice.
Hey, Bobby, you're a new voice on the show. I don't recognize you at all, man, but I'm glad you check out the program. Congrats on winning that great big-ass Starbright Bucket. I guess we want to know, Joe.
Yeah.
Does he have a boat?
Yes.
That'd be nice to know.
Yes, I do.
Okay. What do you got, Bobby?
I do.
What you driving?
It's a sea ox. Not a fox, but an ox.
A sea ox.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you're a big-time fishing guy? You fish quite often or what?
Yep.
All right.
Where are you
I'm
from?
on my way right now to Isla Morada to fish on my boss's boat, 36 Yellowfin.
Oh, nice, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet, man.
And you've been a long-time listener, a new fan, or how long you been checking the show?
Long time.
Well, Bobby, man, we're happy that you're a long-time listener.
Yeah, we appreciate it,
I'm glad
Bobby.
you got a boat, and just so you know, Stephen J. Gray will actually apply this for you himself.
By the way,
he drives out and puts it on your boat for you. Okay, that's part of the deal.
That was
okay?
actually nice that you named your boat the Sea Ox after Eric. That was.
Oh, stop it, Bobby, man. Thanks so much, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously, man.
Good luck today.
Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you guys.
See you, brother.
Right on.
Another fantastic
What
winner.
a great dude.
Yeah.
I didn't like your questions selections, but
I loved
it was
it.
okay.
Yeah.
We've got the legend on line 1, Bouncer Smith holding Joe.
Ooh, my man.
Let's see what's going on there, Cap. Good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. I'll tell you what, it's getting exciting because in a couple of days I'll be headed back down to South Florida.
Yeah,
nice
to be there.
All right, need you back here, Cap. Miss you.
Yeah, bring the weather
I've
too.
been listening all morning as I always do because you always pick up good tips. Listen to the radio show.
But Bouncer, are you saying you're going to be back here next weekend? Is he going to be here next weekend? Oh.
All right. We'll talk about maybe.
I'm working on that. I got one thing that might get in the way. If that doesn't get in the way, I'd be glad to harass you guys all morning.
All right. Well, tell us the exciting news. What's happening in your world, and pass it on to our listeners, please.
Well, first of all, you were polling the first few guys on what their electronics were. I didn't hear you ask Danny Ramos, but maybe I blinked.
Oh, I missed that.
But
Sorry.
I want to tell you that I've had Simrad on my boat since the early 2000s, probably 2002 or 3.
Yeah.
And I carry a 9-inch Simrad portable screen in my truck with all my waypoints and a Seymour map. So when I go on somebody's boat, I hook my unit either into their cigarette lighter plug or clip it to their batteries.
Yeah.
And we have thousands of waypoints and Seymour map on the boat instantaneously. So they have all of my collected knowledge. We can go to all of my wrecks, all of my secret spots. I got it all right there on that Simrad. It is fantastic. They make a 7-inch and a 9-inch with a suction cup on the bottom.
Okay.
And you just stick it on the console and you're in business.
Is Bouncer sponsored by Simrad here?
No.
You're not. It sounds like you
I
are.
was.
Does it? By the way,
I was at one time.
Does it make a big advantage for you? Does that technology make a big difference for you, Bouncer, as far as having that Simrad technology, as far as catching fish and slaying fish?
Oh my God, what a difference good electronics are. First of all, you have to be able to turn it on and figure out how to make it work. And Simrad is great for that. And then you have to know how to read what you're seeing and time, or fishing with a guide, or every once in a while there'll be a seminar somewhere on how to work your different electronics.
Yep.
And they can really step up the game for you. But you just can't beat Simrad. It's really great. So we need to move on, though, because we got a lot to cover, and Eric keeps shutting me off. I want to touch really important on this green water. A couple of things to know about it. That green water floats on top.
Okay.
The fresh water floats on top of salt water for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
I always try to figure that out. But the bottom line is that you go out there and you're sitting in the green water, and here comes a freighter or a tanker, and he goes through that green water, and there's a strip of blue behind his ship because that green water is only 20 feet thick.
Okay.
And underneath it can be the most beautiful blue water you ever saw. So when you get in this green water situation and you really need to catch a sailfish, a blackfin tuna, sometimes even a mahi mahi, you want to fish down a mid bait if you're live bait fishing. So you put you cast your bait out, whether it's a herring or a pilchard or whatever. Then you pinch your line into, shove it through the hole in an egg sinker, and then stick a piece of rubber band in the loop that comes out the other end and pull that up against the lead, and you can drop a bait down below the green water. If you want to troll, this is the time you really want to lean towards 2 planers instead of 1, because it gets 2 baits down below the green water instead of just 1. And fish on these planers, if you're looking to catch sailfish and better kingfish and even wahoo, you probably want to go with a sea witch and a nice bonita strip, or they make these new rubber strips that are just phenomenal.
Right.
I can't need a strip, I think is the name of the company. But at any rate, they find them in a lot of tackle shops now. Or a ballyhoo and a sea witch. And if you just want to have some action, then you fish a 3.5 drone on a planer. So you might have a spoon on one side of the boat and a sea witch and a strip on the other side of the boat, and get down below that green water. You can have as good action as you had any other day.
Right.
The way we learned about a lot of that was on green water days, the head boats would way outfish the charter boats on fish like sailfish.
Yeah.
Because when they're drifting, their baits sink and they get down into that blue water. So
that's a phenomenal green water report, Joe. It kind of clarifies what the hell we've been talking about all morning long.
Oh, yeah.
How bad that stuff is. Bouncer just told us a way to actually utilize that kind of green water and get around it. So, Cap, thanks for the tips, my friend. We got to rock and roll, but see you back here when you shoot down to Miami next weekend.
Thanks, Captain.
And don't forget Father's Day's coming.
Yep.
And you can get any of my books on Amazon. You guys have a great weekend. You keep up the great work.
Thanks, Captain.
He's as good at shilling as you are, Joe. It's amazing.
Love
Bouncer's the king.
Love the Bouncer,
king
man.
of promotion, man. All right?
Yeah.
Our man Sean Rules fished the tournament last weekend. Let's bring the man on because we have some clock rolling here, baby.
Yeah.
Sean, good morning, dude.
Captain Sean.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. What's going on?
And we're talking about some fishing, man. You know, we're talking about crappy water and whatever else. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So
what you doing?
The water was beyond dirty. It was not green. It was brown.
Oh, God. Even better. Yeah.
The day in general was an awesome day of fishing. Everybody got off the beach nice and clean.
Yeah.
We had live bait provided to us.
Okay.
It was nice and cool, minimal current.
Nice.
But the fishing was slow. Strangely enough, I agree with everything Bouncer said. But strangely enough, in the tournament, most of the kingfish, including mine, were caught in the top.
Okay.
Wow.
Which was very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of us that know about the water like that, and we're going deep.
Right.
I caught mine on a flat line, and most other guys I talked to caught their kings up top.
Wow.
That's strange,
No
man,
sense,
right?
but
Well, the whole thing was
very
strange. So, yeah, Sean, because I was telling Eric that we had a lot of the bigger blackfin and I could see it by my photos from the water.
Right.
That were caught in the green kingfish water. More than in the blue water.
So now we're saying the green crap ain't so bad, I guess.
Well, I mean,
for certain guys.
One thing I will tell you from looking at my Simrad unit on my kayak.
Oh,
nice.
Is
nice.
The marks that I saw that day were some of the best marks I've seen all year.
Damn, man.
There was a lot of fish around, and I'm talking bait schools with big fish on them.
Yeah.
So
we had a good weigh-in, too.
Fish. It just wasn't really that great of a bite,
Yeah. I mean, our weigh-in was definitely pretty good.
You told me you had a pretty good batch of fish by the time the whole thing was over.
Oh, my God. We had more blackfin than kings.
Yeah.
We had,
Nice.
and we had, in total, it was full. I mean, we filled up 2 of those city cans with one with blackfin and one with kingfish. So it was definitely.
That ain't bad, man.
And then there was a quote-unquote hurricane the day before, and we got the tournament off. It was
that helped us, I think.
Before we go, Sean, real quick, man, you fishing today? You on the water? What are you doing, man?
Well, actually, Eric, what I'm doing is I'm on my couch because I had a surgery this week.
Oh, welcome to my world. Surgery. Oh, okay.
And I'm listening to the doctor's order. There's a tournament today, the Saltwater Slam.
Yeah.
I'm sitting that one out. But
see, he's listening to doctor's orders. Like I probably should next weekend. He says, not to make the show and not drive. Sean's on the couch, not fishing. Maybe I should follow Sean's lead and listen to my doctor. I don't know.
Man. I mean, listen, if there's anyone that's going crazy right now, sitting on his couch, it's Sean because he's ultra competitive.
Yeah.
He tries to fish any tournament he can.
Yeah.
So for him to be sitting on his couch right now.
Yeah,
that's huge.
It's a shame because Sean rolls.
I went to the boat ramp at 4:00 this morning to see the guys off and wish them luck, and came back home. So.
Oh man,
Sean rolls ain't rolling. That's a sad day, man.
Yeah.
Nope.
Sean, well, hey man, recover, get better, my brother. We love you on the show. You're a great addition to the program. So thanks so much, and have a recovering weekend if you can. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Sean.
You too, man.
All right.
See you guys.
See you, buddy.
Man, the clock is hauling butt here, man. Taking a break. Come back with George Clark and the Keys, bro. Hang on, man. Fox Sports, 940.
Live.
Bang.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
Out on the water, the gear you run can make all the difference. So it's no surprise that Simrad is one of Florida's most loved and
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Catch more fish with Fishbrain, the world's most popular fishing app. Fishbrain provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as Fishbrain. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with Fishbrain. Join for free at fishbrain.com.
I'm George Poveromo, and I've made washing and detailing my boat an art. I'll avoid dish soap, which quickly strips away protective wax coatings and even begins eating into the gel coat. For me, it's Starbright Boat Washes exclusively. They're specifically formulated to keep boat surfaces impeccably clean and protected without stripping wax finishes. Available in pine, citrus, and blueberry scents. Go to starbright.com to find a retailer near you. Starbright. clean and protect.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're people's insurance underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
You know when you see a great deal on the phone.
All right, gentlemen, a little bit of time here if you want to say good morning to anybody.
Now, I'm not talking long. You took that trivia question that Joe had, and you kept saying the answer is Eric. Eric's the Googan. Eric's the idiot. So I'm not talking to you, Gray. The rest of the show.
Do you promise you're not going to talk to me?
I don't even know who you are.
Good.
Oh,
I feel better. Hey, Joe, how you doing, man?
Hello, Steven. How are you?
All right, I'm glad you're here today.
Yes.
I don't know your ass.
I'm sorry, I can't hear anyone else. Okay. So what else is going on, Joe?
You got my mic.
No. You having a good day, Joe?
Wow.
That tournament was awesome, too.
Hey, there's nothing there.
Great.
What an a-hole.
I love
it's
you
Mr.
guys.
A-hole to you. Okay. Love you, man. Love you.
Mr. A-hole.
Hey, are we all going to do
he actually cut my mic today. Just actually turned my mic down.
I love that. He's got the power,
What
man.
a freaking mean ass.
He's the Wizard of Oz.
Man.
Hey, are we going to all do the Dolphins Raiders game or what?
Oh, absolutely. You guys got to come up and see our booth. As long as we don't have any COVID problems, you guys got to come up and see the boys in the booth. I'm inviting you to do that.
Yeah.
That'll be sick, man.
I want to watch the Dolphins kick their ass. That'd be great. Can't wait.
No, man, let me see.
Hey, man, what's up with this big-ass picture you sent me, Eric, from George and the Keys?
That would be a humongous 50-pound African pompano.
We're going to show that in a couple minutes. Oh, my gosh.
George caught it.
That's a monster.
And you were asking for photos. He just sent it to me, Steven, 5 minutes ago, and I said,
I got it. I'm ready.
Let me zip it right off to your ass, okay?
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Okay.
And do you guys know how good of a fight those things are? They're almost like an AJ.
Aren't they great eats, too?
Yes.
Right?
But you can eat them. Yeah, exactly.
Is there a limit or a slot on those fish?
I have no idea. I caught one in my...
Oh, ain't that beautiful? It's all too beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's all too beautiful.
Beautiful day.
Oh, my, it's a beautiful.
Any day fishing's a beautiful day. Now back to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine and brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln, an easy way to car. Now, here's your fishing buddies, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Man, hour number 2 is here at the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show. Just having a great jolly time talking about crappy water, how to get through it.
Loving it.
It's all good stuff. Captains have been spot point on, man.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's going quick.
I just saw a photo come down the line for George Clark Jr., our great man in the Keys, and this thing was a ginormous fish, which we have, by the way, on the Facebook drop-down stream. George Clark, good morning, bro.
What's up?
What George? The hell did you send me, man? That thing's a beast.
That is African pompano, and that's as big as they get right there. That's like a coffee table.
George, I was telling...
You're right, coffee table size is what it was. It was ginormous, dude.
I was telling Eric when he showed me the picture, I'm like, that is a monster African pompano.
It's on the Facebook stream now, George, live for our Facebook viewers to see.
Oh, my gosh, man. So you were obviously fishing off like a wreck or something, right? Tell us the story, man.
Yeah.
No, we caught that fish in like 30 feet of water.
What?
And we didn't know what it was when we hooked it because we're not using real heavy gear. And when we hooked that fish on a live bait, I thought right away what came to mind was an amberjack. Like,
I told them they fight
amberjack in shallow, something like that, because I knew it probably wasn't a shark. I knew it wasn't, certain things. I mean, when you're fighting a fish like that and you don't see it, everything starts going through your mind. Like, well, what could this be? All right, could it be a tuna that's lost? Could it be
Cobia?
Whatever, yeah.
But I mean, we fought that fish an hour.
Oh my God!
What line test did you have on there, George?
I think we caught that on 15 pounds.
That's what makes the story even better. 15-pound test.
15-pound main line, but probably like a 30-pound or 40-pound leader with a circle hook. And
yeah, but still fighting with 15-pound test line, George. That's insane, dude.
I know, and that's the pinnacle right there. When you can fight a fish that's good size on light tackle, it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
I'm assuming, George, you kept that fish. I'm hoping.
No, I let it go.
No kidding.
I let that fish go live. Yeah.
Wow,
that's a really conservative, eco-friendly angler right there, Captain George. Let that thing go.
They had a connection. He brought the fish up. The fish is like it was a great fight.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to leave the dock now and go catch bait and go out and catch fish. But the thing about it is, edible fish like yellowtail snapper, mangrove snapper, they're plentiful. They're delicious. There's plenty of them. I mean, you go catch that stuff. You catch a really nice trophy fish like that, you almost feel bad killing it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. And African pompano are a good eating fish.
Yep.
But I'd rather let them go. Yep. I caught 10 day before yesterday. We caught 10 or 12. And we let every single one go.
And aren't the smaller ones even better eats, though, George, than a big 50-pounder like that anyway? You know what I mean? I would assume. But I think that, I think most of the fish that we're catching are borderline legals. Okay. Anyways, they got to be 24 inches to the fork from the head to the fork. And that's about the size of the fish that we're catching. So they're like 8 to 10-pound fish, and we're doing it on light tackle. Yeah, I was
then you'll get one here and there that's like 20 pounds. And the reef fishing, by the way, has been really, really good. I listened to the show earlier, and it sucks that they're having to deal with that green water. I mean, green water sucks.
Yeah,
it just does.
It does suck, yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's stanky, man.
Pelagic fish don't seem to like that green water. I mean, I think bonitas and kingfish don't care.
Yeah,
but sails and your wahoos and tunas and stuff like that. They're like, nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, right.
Wow, man. So the bottom fishing's great.
Yeah, and I've been reef fishing and bottom fishing. It's been absolutely fantastic.
That's awesome.
We're catching muttons, we're catching groupers, we're catching all sorts of snappers and barjacks and African pompanos and all these things. And we're not dealing with green water though.
Nice.
So unfortunately, I feel bad for those folks. Captain Jeremy Mathis, who's on my dock here, we were just talking a few minutes ago.
Yep.
He's been catching the mahi pretty good in the mornings,
in
like 400 to 600 feet of water.
Okay.
So
not too bad.
Had to go very far. And Jeremy, you said early morning, right? Yeah, until about 10 o'clock. You just said.
Okay.
So you got to get out there, get on them, find some birds, find a piece of debris or something, and try to whack them. And I don't know why they're not biting, later than that.
Yeah.
We're not on a full moon or anything like that right now. But I just think they're full. They're full by the time you get to after 10 o'clock. They're probably have eaten as many flying fish as they can stuff in their little mouths.
Hey, George, we gotta rock the clock here, man.
Real quick, one more thing.
Go, geez, I know. You're killing me on the time clock here, man.
I'm sorry.
God
I'm sorry.
Almighty.
So, George, real quick,
jeez,
muttons. How big are you getting them?
Joe, up to about 15 pounds.
Nice. And then last thing real quick.
That's two, man.
I know. I'm sorry.
God.
And then has there been any reports of wahoo?
What the hell?
Yeah, there has been some wahoo on some of the structures.
Nice.
Some of the debris.
Okay.
They're weehoos. They're not the big ones.
Okay.
They're, probably like 10 to 15 pound range.
Nice. Okay.
Right.
Thank you, George.
Thanks, George, for answering the last 9 questions from Joe here. Okay. Have a great weekend.
Joe, I only have one last thing to say to you. Devontae Adams.
Yes.
Okay. Later, George. Have a great day, dude.
I love you, George.
All right.
Yep.
All right. We're going to zip it here, man, for a minute. Take a break. Pay some bills. Come back and talk to our happy guy, Captain Norm Beckoff. Deb Dale coming up this hour. And the toy chest all ahead. Fox Sports 940. We're late.
Live.
Daha.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing, with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford. Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, SailTech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with the sunset cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Out on the water, the gear you run can make all the difference. A good day's fishing or coming home skunked. That's why Simrad is the brand of choice for sport fishing fans across Florida. Find the richest fishing holes with our powerful radars. Navigate the coast with our award-winning displays. And take a closer look beneath the surface with our best-in-class sonar. To build your perfect fishing system, navigate to simrad-yachting.com.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're people's insurance underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Catch more fish with Fishbrain, the world's most popular fishing app. Fishbrain provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as Fishbrain. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with Fishbrain. Join for free at fishbrain.com.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore. Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
This needs to be said.
All right, got a little bit of time if you want to say good morning to anybody here.
Oh, we got Deb, we got George Barroso watching from the Dominican Republic. Thank you very much for that.
Nice.
That's cool.
The DR.
Ozzy says, hey, guys, what's up?
Hey.
Ralph Rennick, our good friend, is still tuned into us, so thank you very much, Ralph. Of course, he's the son of the famous South Florida broadcaster, the icon, Ralph Rennick.
Legend.
Nice.
Let the good news be yours. Was that his closing line, Steve?
I believe so.
Yeah, let the good news be yours.
Let the good news be yours.
Let the green water be Joe's.
Yes.
Because you threw me in that Guggen category, and I'm just not going to forgive you for that for about a day, okay? Jack Wad, you and Steven both had your...
That wasn't me.
Gangbang on me, man. Oh, yeah, the answer's Eric Brandon. He's the idiot guy who has no idea what he's doing with tangled lines, and he brings out, the wrong bait.
That voice is...
Can't find his way into the shore.
Falls off the boat.
Can't read a screen on the Simrad, and just a total dumbass.
No, Guggen.
Oh, sorry.
Guggen's the word.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, dumbass wasn't one of the categories we didn't throw it in? Like dumbass?
No.
We should have.
Yeah.
Wake up, friend.
Wake up.
I want to wake up.
I woke up this morning, baby.
Somebody save me. Come on, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
waking up to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show with expert troller Eric Brandon.
Here comes the king of hits.
Plus extreme angler Joe Hector.
This is more than we bargained for.
Powered by Mercury Marine. And brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car. To talk to fellow fishing fans, call 866-801-0940 or send us a message on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page. It's the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Yeah, it is. Talking to the happiest man on planet Earth, bar none.
He is.
He got the award, man.
Yes, he is. Norm is like if there's a cloudy day and you see this little break and the sun starts coming out, then there's this rainbow, and then it's like birds chirping and flowers blooming.
Are you freaking high?
I think Norm, right?
I think of the sunshine, then all of a sudden a giant tsunami comes by and just blows everybody off the water. But anyway, he's our good friend Norm Beckoff on the finest kind. Norm, hey, baby. Good morning, sunshine.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. Yeah, I'm a ray of sunshine.
Norm, you tell it like it is. This is why we love you, man, because you're just a straight shooter, man. You know what I mean? So, what the hell's happening in Broward County waters these days, my friend?
Okay, well, after that storm blew through, it blew out all the seaweed and we had strange watercolor that was kind of like a powdery blue mix, and a lot of fresh water blew out.
Right.
But it didn't really affect the fishing that much. We kind of had to slow down the sailfish a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the big blackfin tunas in the afternoon were still chewing. The kingfish chewed real good. We're starting to see a smattering of wahoos showing up here.
Ooh, nice, man. Nice.
And, the bottom fishing picked up. So, I mean, it's been pretty steady all week. The Mahi Mahis showed up pretty good this week, but a lot of small fish, up to about, 12 pounds or so.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. No real giant ones. Some decent fish showing up, but a lot of very small fish. So you got to have those. You got to have those tape measures ready.
Okay.
Right.
Those are small fish, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And how are they? How deep are they getting the blackfin, Norm?
The blackfins are on the reef. Same, anywhere between 100 feet, 150 feet, rather, on out to maybe 250, 300.
So they're getting them in the kingfish type water, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
We were getting them there too.
Yeah, but that's it. It's been an afternoon thing. A few blackfins in the morning, but the better fishing's been in the afternoon on them.
Gotcha. Okay. And then how about the wahoo? What's going on there? So there's been some wahoo just scattered, kind of caught. Weehoos?
Yeah, I mean that's mostly in the morning. Same place where you'd be catching your kingfish. You got to remember something, guys. Wahoos are structure-oriented fish for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever's gonna hold your kingfish up in the deep end of the reef, that's where you're gonna catch your wahoos first thing in the morning, though.
Nice.
Oh, but I got to steal one of Joe's questions, Norm. So, Norm, how deep are those fish, man?
I already asked that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I missed that. I was tuning in.
You weren't tuned in.
Yeah, I was watching the Facebook stream.
Yeah.
Hey, what day is it, Eric?
Whatever, man.
And then last question, Norm.
Yeah, ask it.
Mahi Mahi. How deep?
There you go. How deep?
Well, they've been a little scattered out, but out about 5 miles or so, out on the double zeros, on out to about the 57, 56 line.
Okay.
So it's they're starting to push out a little bit further. Look for your birds, look for your weeds.
Right.
Oddly enough, though, we did have a couple of days where they were keening on ballyhoo. And if you had a ballyhoo in your spread, that got bit. If you had anything else in your spread, it did not.
Gotcha.
So it was really kind of strange. It was, they're being a little bit finicky, but I'm not surprised by the time they get up here. They've been pounded on all the way from Key West to Broward County.
I talked to Norm last night, by the way, Joe, and I asked Norm this question. I thought I'd bring it up today. I asked Norm, do you think the Mahi are in trouble? Norm, and you said to me, what, my brother?
Yeah, I mean, I think they are in trouble. You got to remember something. Mahi Mahi have a very short lifespan.
Yeah.
Okay, and they have a very fast growth rate, and it's one of the reasons why they're relatively easier to catch, because they eat so much and they have to keep eating, and they have a very fast metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens is from the time that they come into this world, they're just pounded on relentlessly, and I believe that there are two biomasses of Mahi Mahis in the Atlantic Basin. There's one in the Gulf that runs through the Gulf, up from South America, up through the Gulf of Mexico, and up the Atlantic seaboard. Those are the fish that we see, and they are pounded relentlessly by commercial and recreational fishermen. And then the other biomass comes from the Caribbean up through the Bahamas and up through the Carolinas. And those are better quality fish. I think they see less fishing pressure, and so by the time they reach the Carolinas, that's a better quality of fish, a little bit bigger. Right. And so, yes, I do think, though, however, that by the time we see them, I mean, they've seen every jig, every bait, everything that there is, and they're just, like I said, they're pounded relentlessly. And the only proof in that pudding that I've ever seen is during COVID, when there weren't that many commercial fishermen out. We did see better quality of fish and more fish during COVID when the commercial fishermen weren't pounding them.
Yeah.
Well, he's no marine biologist, but he's spot on about that, man.
And he's absolutely right about during COVID, because our underwater photographer guy, George Bustamante, got a 50-pounder during that time.
50-pounder?
50-pounder.
I haven't seen one of those in probably 15 years.
Yeah, man. It's huge.
Damn.
Huge.
Wow.
And they got a bunch of other 20-pounders.
Wow. Well, hey, Norm, we got to rock this bad boy on the clock here, man, but I heard the finest kinds out of the water get a little maintenance right now, and that's always a nice little piece of change out of your pocket, huh?
Yeah. No, I'll be. You'll see me on the street corner with a cigar in my mouth and a tin cup.
Hey, if you see Norm out there, man, give generously, okay? Because it ain't cheap, man, keeping these boats going, okay?
Right.
Thank you, Norm, man. Good luck with the finest guys.
We love you, Norm.
You're the man, dude.
Sailfish.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'll be back in business next week.
All right, bro. Thank you very much. Got a brand of boat at Nautical Ventures that's just taking the world by storm, Joe, called Sailfish Boats, man. Holy mackerel. I did a photo shoot down in the Keys with Danny Ramos and my son on a 27. We caught all kinds of fish. You got that beautiful 30. You've got the amenities you want. Mama likes that front end, man. It's beautiful, right?
Oh, yeah. Awesome boats.
Back ass is for us fishing guys.
Yeah.
The console area is just high-tech as it could ever possibly be.
Very open, dry. I like them.
You've seen them, right?
Yep.
Super boats. Great price. You try before you buy Nautical Ventures, so go by there and look at their models. They make every size, every range. They're made phenomenally well. They've been doing this for decades, I might add. So Sailfish Boats, get one today and be a very, very happy fishing guy or gal.
Make sure you got those Mercs on the back.
And thank you very much. Take a little break and back with our good friends, Jen Gray with the forecast.
Nice.
Hopefully, what she called it last weekend? Was it crap or
she
rank?
She said Sunday was going to be really bad, though, and we pulled through.
Hey. We can't diss
It
Jen.
wasn't rank. It wasn't rank.
And Captain Deb Dale ahead. Fox Sports 940, baby.
Live.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Need a place to store your boat? How about a wet slip with ocean access? One with hurricane protection and a full-service yard? Nautical Ventures Marine Center in the heart of Fort Lauderdale has dockage starting at just $12 per foot per month, the lowest rate in Broward County. Our full-service yard performs all boat works from bottom paint to engine repower to total refits. Coming soon, a new state-of-the-art 200-unit dry stack. Go to nauticalventures.com/marina for more information. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
When it comes to kayak fishing, Nautical Ventures knows what you need to catch fish. They carry top brands from Hobie, Ocean, Wilderness, Old Town, Perception, Necky, and are experts in rigging your kayak. They'll customize your kayak with fishing amenities, lights, depth finders, and anything else that fits your personal fishing style. Nautical Ventures has the largest and latest selection of kayaks and accessories in stock, and you can try it before you buy it in their exclusive Aqua Zone. Go to nauticalventures.com for more details. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for kayak fishing.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
Catch more fish with Fishbrain, the world's most popular fishing app. Fishbrain provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as Fishbrain. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with Fishbrain. Join for free at fishbrain.com.
Mercury Verado 400 horsepower outboards are built to power the largest boats for the boldest adventures on the water. Verado's proven supercharged powerhead delivers pure marine muscle for unequaled whole shot and superior top speed. Yet Verado 400 remains true to its roots, delivering the best overall boating experience with an advanced midsection that virtually eliminates vibration, while acoustic engineering on the cowl, intake, and exhaust minimize sound. Test drive Mercury's 400 horse Verado today.
I'm George Poveromo, and I've made washing and detailing my boat an art. Olive oil dish soap, which quickly strips away protective wax coatings and even begins eating into the gel coat. For me, it's Starbright Boat Washes exclusively. They're specifically formulated to keep boat surfaces impeccably clean and protected without stripping wax finishes. Available in pine, citrus, and blueberry scents. Go to starbright.com to find a retailer near you. Starbright. Clean and protect.
Jamie's Log.
All right, a little bit of time here if you want to say good morning or say anything else.
Good morning to you, Knucklehead.
Yeah, good morning.
Sorry, I have to acknowledge you because you've been dissing me all morning, but I still love you. Some good folks out of town are checking us out in various parts of the world, which I love. That's neat.
Very cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jen's holding on line one, and don't you ever tell her that she had a...
what? I didn't hear you. I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just saying. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
I think you got lucky because the storm moved faster than we thought it was going to move.
Because
that is true.
That's what really happened.
I pushed it with the force, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, you and your freaking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So everything that was said was going to happen happened. It just moved through faster.
I saw your comment, by the way, on Facebook about the Obi-Wan.
Oh, what a disappointment, man! Why do they got to?
Let's hear it for the old guys, okay?
Why would they pick a writer for that show that never even saw half of the Star Wars movies? That doesn't make any sense.
Just so you know, I saw the new Tom Cruise flick.
It was great.
Awesome movie, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big Cruise fan, but that movie was just spot on.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Great actor, weird dude.
Top Gun Maverick is really definitely worth seeing, man.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Have you seen it, Steven?
Now you want to go see it at the IMAX theater.
Yeah, it's super, man. Super, just badass. Really, well written. A great, believable plot. Totally believable. It was great, man. I was like going, okay, yeah, how's this remake?
I want to wait for the moviegoers to clear out the theaters before I go. I want to go to a packed theater yet. So,
what about that new Avatar movie coming out?
Yeah.
How many years they've been making that thing?
Forever.
10 almost now.
Have you seen the reviews on the next Jurassic Park? Horrendous.
Oh, it's done.
They said that thing is just like, why did they make this movie?
Yeah,
there's no reason.
It's done.
Yeah.
Spielberg was he part of it or no?
No.
He hasn't been part of it in years.
He was part of the very first two,
right?
And that was it. That's why the whole series went downhill after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I read the book in high school. Phenomenal.
Jurassic Park, really?
Yeah, it's like rated R. It's a dark book, man.
Is that a story about my life?
Yes.
Get it? Jurassic Park, ancient, old guy.
Yes.
You know.
I couldn't sleep at all last night. I didn't sleep well last night. 'Cause lately I've been losing sleep. Don't you go to sleep? I can't sleep at night.
It's hard to sleep on Friday night thinking about fishing on Saturday. It's the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show. Powered by Mercury Marine and brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car. To talk fishing, call Eric Brandon and Joe Hector at 866-801-0940. Listen on the radio or watch us on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page. The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Yeah, baby, back on the show. It's time for the best weathercaster, talented angler, great mom, all wrapped in a one beautiful blonde package.
Who do you love?
Jennifer Gray Warren.
Jennifer.
Hey, Jen.
How's it going?
Hey, like that intro today, huh? Wow.
Fantastic.
So, Jen, I want you to know that Joe had an extremely successful tournament last Sunday. The weather cooperated, which is crazy after that big batch of snot that was here for a couple of days.
I did it, Jen.
Yeah.
I did it. I pushed it away.
Good. We did. I used my weather wand and got your tournament in.
Yes.
The weather wand.
See, I knew she did something.
She said the weather wand, Joe.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, it was a great Sunday, Jen. So your forecast was spot on as usual. And right now today, I'm wearing a very heavy hoodie. I'm sweating my ass off, and I wore the wrong thing to the show.
Why would you wear that?
Yeah,
man?
seriously.
Stop it. So how's the weather this weekend, Jen? Hot and steamy, maybe for me?
Yeah, steamy today. You're going to have a pretty decent chance of showers. 50 to 60% chance of showers and storms today. Partly sunny, high near 86. South winds 5 to 15 knots. Seas less than 2 feet. Intercoastal waters a light chop. Okay. Tomorrow, 30% chance of showers and storms. In the afternoon, mostly sunny, high near 87. South winds 5 to 15 knots. Seas less than 2 feet. Intercoastal waters a light chop. In the Keys today, 30% chance of showers and storms. Mostly sunny with a high near 89. South to southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 1 foot or less. Near shore waters smooth to a light chop. Tomorrow, slight chance of showers, sunny with a high near 90. Southeast to south winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas a foot or less. Wow. Near shore waters smooth to a light chop. And in Florida Bay today, south to southwest winds 5 to 10. Bay waters smooth to a light chop. Chance of showers and storms. And then tomorrow, about the same. Southeast to south winds 5 to 10. Bay waters smooth to a light chop. Slight chance of showers and storms. So pretty flat calm. The most calm I've seen on a weekend in a while.
I'm thinking, Joe, on a forecast like that, 1 to 2. I mean, kayakers could go out there. They have a blast off shore, that kind of stuff, right?
I'm sure they are. Yeah, Jen, are we getting those afternoon storms like we've been getting?
It looks like with that southwest wind, that's really going to drive in more of the afternoon variety storms.
Okay.
And that southwest component also is going to lay down those seas. So I would say morning would be best, especially tomorrow. And then, smaller boats, kayaks, you name it. Everybody get out there and enjoy.
Cool.
All right, Jen, so have you been fishing lately at all with the kids? I mean, now we're into that summer pattern. School's pretty much out for the whole, the next couple months here. So are the kids got fishing plans with mom and dad or what?
Yeah, we're going to take them out. I was talking to my 4-year-old about that last week. There's a little spot just north of us where I can take him. However, they're not open every day yet. Right. So I have to, it's always falling on days that I can't take him, but soon we're going to get up there. And then I want to get out on the lake and get on a boat with him and do some fun stuff. So
who's the better angler, Coop or Caden?
Tatum for sure.
Canes?
Cooper's a loose cannon, so.
I always pull for the loose cannons, Jay, because that's how I was raised. I'm one myself.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Cooper would hook me through the eyelid for sure.
Oh man.
Wow, man. So Caden's the champ so far, huh?
Nice.
Yeah, he's definitely winning in that category as of right now.
Well, I'm sure with your skills, Jed, we know you've caught a lot of fish in your day, man. You've caught some badass fish. I'm sure Mom is passing on her skills, and I'm sure the hubby also has sufficient cred as well. So have a fine summer. Try to stay cool in this nasty. I know Atlanta gets hot like you're down here. It gets pretty damn toasty, doesn't it?
Oh,
right?
Man. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's bad when you get in your truck and you're already like drenched in sweat and you got the AC blowing, but you're still sweat.
Yeah.
Like still hot. I mean, it's like
it's rank.
Yeah, it's rank.
Miserable. Yeah, rank.
Hey, Jed, thanks so much as always. You're spot on. We love you in the program. Thank you for being on every weekend. It really means a lot to us on the show and our audience. So
you're the best.
So thanks so much, Jed. Really, seriously.
Thanks, Jen.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, so Captain Deb, I knew this would happen. She's offshore in a tournament. She can't answer her phone, so we are going to talk about something we want to talk about from last Sunday's tournament. I had a chance to really pick your brain about this whole thing yet. So you guys got out there and you launched off at about what? Daybreak?
6:45 we launched.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull up some of the statistics here from the tournament.
Do that, please, man. Yeah.
And I'm going to read off the top 9 guys. Actually, Sean Rolls finished 10th.
Okay.
So we'll round it out with Sean.
Let's give you guys some props, man, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. So first place, we had James Butters, and he's been fishing our tournament for, I think, like 6 years straight.
Okay.
So it's great to see a guy that consistently fishes and then finally get on stage.
So James Butters, is he on Cartman or something?
What? And he won, and he actually won with 41.32 pounds. He got a couple blackfin and a couple kings.
Okay.
And then he won $5,000 from Fish Brain and Crown Wine and Spirits.
Come on,
and
man.
Turbo USA.
Come on, man. Bring it.
Just awesome. We had a longtime angler, Brian Nelly, win second place. And he won second with 31.32 pounds. He got $1,000 from Nautical Ventures.
I'm saying.
And he also got a Hobie Outback from Nautical Ventures.
Damn, the Hobie's worth a couple of G's.
Oh,
man.
yeah, he cleaned up.
Damn.
And then we had Tobias Castello. Now, this kid, he started a couple of years ago as one of our junior anglers.
Right.
This was the first year he grew out of the juniors, so he learned past couple of years, and it was sad because last year in the Summer Slam he would have finished in like the top 3.
Sure,
but his jumbo blackfin, he had 2 jumbos, big blackfins,
nice.
But one of them was bitten in half by a shark.
I got shark to get.
But this year he actually made it back and with a vengeance, and he got 2 nice kings, and he finished with 30 plus pounds. And he won $500 from Power Core Rods.
I'll take it.
And then he won a Hobie Revolution kayak from Nautical Ventures.
Another yak from Nautical Ventures. No
How
kidding.
Freaking cool is that?
Wow, man. They're very generous, I might add.
And then we had fourth place. We had Rob Rodriguez, former SummerSlam champion.
Okay.
And he got a nice king, almost 30 pounds. It was 28 pounds.
Nice.
It was right there, too, at almost 29. And he won $500 from Pro Yacker. But he also was presented the customized ring that we give out to the series champion.
Gotcha.
And which we don't do anymore because it's not a series anymore. It's one tournament. But Rob got the last customized ring that we presented to him on stage.
Very cool.
So he was really excited about that. And then we'll just round it out with fifth place. We had Mike Reese with 26.56 pounds. He got $250 from Fish Brain.
I'll take that.
We got Derek Gunther with Crown Wine and Spirits.
Yep.
He caught a nice jumbo tuna at 22.26 pounds. He won an awesome Yeti cooler.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Mark Peterson, another former EKFT SummerSlam champion. He got 7th place with 22.16 pounds. He won a Pro Yacker Icy Catch fish bag. And then 8th place was Richard Chavis, another longtime EKFT angler from New York.
Right.
My man. Right. He got a free entry to one of our tournaments. Then you got 9th place, John McCroyd. another former EKFT champion. So those guys did well this year. And he got 16.76 pounds. He won a $100 gift card from Crown Wine and Spirits. So, and then the Kingfish Calcutta was $700.
Sweet.
Which was cool. So Mark Peterson took that. And then the Blackfin Tuna Calcutta ended up being $450.
Right.
And Brian Ellie took that. So all in all, great tournament. We had a lot of fish, a lot of winners that we've seen before get on stage, and including some new ones like James Butters.
Yeah, cool, man.
It was great.
Great wrap-up, Joe. It sounded like a lot of money and a lot of kayaks being given out there.
Yeah.
Plus those badass bling rings and the whole deal, man. So
everything, yeah.
Good stuff, man.
And if you guys want to go to the website to check out the gallery, you can go to extremekayakfishing.com. We got the gallery up. And we'll still be posting pictures as we go, but we got a lot of pictures on there from the tournament.
Outstanding. So, Joe.
Yes.
Got to welcome a big sponsor of the program. They are on board the show, and we're so proud to have them. Simrad is now with us. Simrad, of course, is making these amazing marine electronics, okay? Helping guys find fish, whether it could be radar or whatever else the case may be. We're talking about one called the NSX Smart Shot Plotter Fish Finder. Smart Shot Plotter. Say that 5 times fast. Smart Chart Plotter Fish Finder, okay? So basically, it's a very simple unit, Joe, which I love, okay? It's self-explanatory. You have a tutorial right there on the screen. It'll actually talk you through it by just basically having you scroll over, hit this icon. Very easy to use. I hate reading manuals, by the way. Don't you, Joe?
Oh, my gosh,
right?
yeah.
Just watch the screen on the Simrad. It takes you page to page to page. You've got the greatest views down, looking at fish down below you. They find those fish for you, obviously.
That's great.
You got the GPS plotter to get you to point A and point B and back again safely. Again, the technology is just phenomenal. They keep upgrading these units, making them more easy for guys.
Yeah.
And I did poll, by the way, as you know, our captains on the show. And so far in the program, 95% of our captains are all Simrad guys.
And by the way, legendary bouncer and tournament-winning Sean Rolls both use the Simrad.
By the way, Norm Beckhoff just put 2 brand-new Simrad Evo 3s in his finest kind.
Nice.
Deb Dale on her brand-new boat in the Keys just put in 2 brand-new Simrads. So you know what? If it's good enough for the captains, I guarantee you, folks, it's good enough for you and me.
Yeah, and I want to add in there, too, if you look at our tournaments, especially the past, I would say, 5-6 years, I would say almost all these guys now have electronics on their boats, and I would say about 70% of them have Simrad on there, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome. So big thanks to Simrad. We love you guys very much for being on the show.
Good stuff.
Great support, and not because we're shilling for them. I've actually seen them on the boats I sell at where I work, by the way. We only use Simrad on our boats where I work. Yeah. I'm not going to mention where I work, but we all have Simrads on them.
Right.
And, man, our clients love them. So thank you very much. Take a little break now. This is the fun part of the show. It's called the Nautical Ventures Toy Chest, which is next, okay?
Ooh.
And if you're brand new to the show, every weekend we open that bad boy up and something just pops out. It's a fun toy you find only at Nautical Ventures, okay? This one is just as fun as the rest of them.
What is it?
The suspense is killing all of us. We'll find out next. I'll tell you in a minute here.
Tell me. I'm going to know.
Fox Sports 940.
Live!
Hang on, baby.
Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats.
Good stuff.
For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, SailTech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with the Sunset Cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore. Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Out on the water, the gear you run can make all the difference. So it's no surprise that Simrad is one of Florida's most loved and
You love your boat. You love the water. But you'll love them both even more with a new Mercury V8 4-stroke outboard on the transom. The 4-stroke's 4.6-liter V8 powerhead delivers exhilarating acceleration and top speed with uncompromising durability and reliability, while its advanced midsection and undercowl noise management create the smoothest, quietest ride on the water. The 250 and 300 horsepower 4-strokes are famous for superior hull shot and fuel efficiency. See your Mercury dealer today for the exciting 250 and 300 horsepower 4-stroke outboards.
Hear that? That's the sound of confidence. The sound of confidence brought to you by Nationwide Battery. For over 30 years, boaters and fishermen have counted on Nationwide to fire up their engines, to keep their electronics going, week after week, year after year. They have the largest selection of batteries at the best prices, with dockside installation available. If you count on your boat, then count on Nationwide Battery. Visit them at nationwide-battery.com. Nationwide Batteries, the sound of confidence.
Repeat after me. I, Kevin, take you, Susan.
I, Kevin, take you, Susan.
It's a Jamie from Progressive.
Jamie.
No, it's all right.
You got a little bit of time here if you want to say good morning to anybody.
Yeah, there's Steven, Susan, George, Jose, Julio, all saying cool things. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate that. It's funny, on my screen, I got different streamers than Joe's got. It's so weird how we get different people, man. Like,
you guys have different friends, that's why.
Well, like, for example, I see Richard Hector on my stream. That's Joe's dad. Why would Joe not be seeing Dad on his stream? That's so weird, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe Dad doesn't want to talk to you.
Maybe, yeah. He blocked me.
Maybe he pissed off Dad, man, you know? He pissed off Pops, man.
Might have blocked me.
Yeah, maybe if your dad blocked you, man, that would be a real family problem, if you ask me, okay?
Yeah.
You know, really, Pops, you can't punish me anymore. You can't take away my allowance because I'm a big man now, but you blocked me.
Yeah, those social media
days. It's like putting me back in my room in a corner, man.
I know, right?
Go to your room, Joe. You've been a bad boy. Well, okay, I can't do that, so I'm going to block your ass. Okay.
I think I'm going to take Mia fishing today.
That's a great idea.
I need a little break, so I told Eric I got to clear the mind before I got to get the magazine out.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And I think that would be
That's a great mind clear. Take the baby out, you guys fish, and she's getting bigger day by day, by the way.
I can't believe how big she's
growing so fast, man.
I know. It's nuts.
Just looking out for those teen years coming up, Joe.
She said in her little gym class the other day that her new prince is this little boy that's in class with her.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, she calls him her prince.
She's only 2 years old, Joe.
No, she's 3.
Oh, 3 now. She's 3 now?
Just turned 3, yeah.
You're catching all the fish because you're tuned into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
Catch all the fish, drink all the beer, anchor down, we're staying here.
With your hosts, 2 legendary fishermen, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Oh, I certainly admire people who do things.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln, an easy way to car.
You're just the guy I want to see.
Glad you're here. Drop the guys a line at 866-801-0940.
One ringy dingy.
And now, while you drink all the fish and catch all the beer,
Come on, pull yourself together.
it's back to Eric Brandon and Joe Hector on the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
We are back with the big wrap-up. Always a fun time here, Joe.
Goes too fast.
Nautical Ventures Toy Chest, close to the show up here.
Oh, yeah.
As you said, the show is fast as heck, man.
Yeah.
Bad Boy opens up, and Joe, today, you know I'm a big fan of electric bikes, because I have one.
Yes.
I wish I had this one.
Yes.
It's my goal to have a Go Cycle. Mm-hmm. You've seen those at Nautical Ventures. You walk in the store.
I've seen them. Oh, yeah.
And, boy, do they sell like candy. What happens is these are foldable bikes, right?
So you can take them with you on your boat.
Take them with you on your boat. A lot of yacht guys are buying 2 or 3 or 4 for the family, right? They get off at Bimini and whatever else. They all jump on their lithium-powered Go Cycles, and they go, man. Okay?
Yeah, they're cool.
And these things are just so full of technology. It's amazing. No cables, no chains, no gears, sprockets, or oil. No mess. Go Cycles can be taken anywhere, any place, Joe.
Wow.
If you guys log on to the Go Cycle website, by the way, they've got an amazing tutorial, like page by page, of what this thing's got. I can't bore the audience with all the specs, but they have some very cool things.
Sure.
This was developed by a car manufacturer, a race car guy.
Wow.
Was the genius behind this whole thing. Okay, they've had 2 or 3 versions, upgrades of this bad boy.
Yeah.
And right now they got a new one out for it. Came out like 2021, and it's got more stuff on it, man, than I can tell you.
It looks super sharp,
and
man.
These things, they actually are fast. You can now, if you want to pedal and get some exercise, they got some gears in there. You can pedal that thing, right?
Right.
Or be like me with my bike and Mr. Lazy Ass and just push the electric button and just go cycle.
Right.
Okay, so check it out, man. It's a great toy. It's affordable. Okay, just set your budget for it if you would, please. And Nautical Ventures, of course, is the place for, as you know, Joe, besides the Go Cycle, we've done things like, I don't know, the Sea Bobs. We've done these hydrofoil surfboards. They got so many things over there, man. It blows my mind what Roger Moore brings on board.
Lots
By the way, with the price of gas nowadays, I think a lot of people could use this bike to go to work.
I think so as well. And by the way, the range, you get like 30 miles on a charge, okay?
Woo.
So that'll take you anywhere you want to go, dude.
Awesome.
You get to work, plug it in, charge it back up again, and haul ass home.
Are we at $5 yet? Never close.
We're getting close, man. It's killing me. Anyway, it's been a great show, Joe. Thanks so much,
awesome.
man. Great job on that tournament. Again, props to you and the guys who did that amazing thing last weekend. So you pulled it off. It was great. I mean, everybody's still talking about it. It's still talking.
It was a fun tournament, and listen, we appreciate all of our volunteers, all of our sponsors.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are great, and we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for sponsors like Nautical Ventures and
they kicked it big time with a couple of
Fish Brain.
My God, Fish Brain, yeah.
Yeah. So and, Crown. I mean,
and that bling they provided was pretty damn bad.
Yeah, Fish Brain really.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, they were awesome. They provided some awesome prizes, and you know, we're stoked. We're ready for our kids camp coming up.
Yep, sure.
And that's going to be in the beginning of August.
Yep.
So we're in preparation for that, and actually that'll be posted on Monday. So.
Outstanding, man. So, super show. Thank you very much to all of our sponsors. Thank you, Mercury. Thank you, Sailfish Boats, obviously.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nautical Ventures, and thank you all the great folks who support
guys are
this
great.
program.
Yeah.
Back at 9:40, Eric will give me the show later on the post on the podcast. What's up there on iHeart, iTunes, everywhere. Okay.
Awesome.
Joe, have a great weekend with Mia.
Am I going to see you next week?
If I break the doctor's rules, I will be. If I follow his orders, it'll be Joe Johnson, and it'll be the Joe and Joe show.
All right. If I don't see you, hey.
That could be a lot of fun.
I love you.
Just so you know, man.
Just listen to the doctor.
I will do that. Stephen J. Gray, you crazy man. Thanks for busting my chops.
Thank you. I enjoy doing that on a regular basis.
You're a fun man, guys. Keeping it for sports all weekend long. The one, the only Fox Sports 940
live.
Boom. Later.